Hi, FlossTube.
Hello, FlossTube.
I'm Pam.
And I'm Stephanie.
And this is
Just Keep Stitchin',
episode 165.
15 plus 25 plus 20 plus 5 plus 30 plus 60 plus 5 plus 2 plus 3 is 165. Cause math, I think. I think. I mean, I'm pretty I'm like 90% confident in that.
Right.
Cause math. Welcome to Just Keep Stitching.
Yeah.
This is a YouTube channel.
You're not going to find a funner opener.
Nope.
I'm telling you what. We even put in math.
No shade, but ours is the best. Just kidding. But seriously.
Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome. My name is Stephanie. This is Pam.
We already introduced ourselves.
I'm just, for the new people.
Yeah.
I'm the daughter. She's the mother.
Mother.
Not,
I know. It could go either way.
Yeah. Okay.
But anyway. Hope you had a good week.
Yes.
Here we are. It is...
the first weekend of September.
It is. Holy moly.
Yes. That warrants
September.
a holy moly.
We made it to the 9th month of this horrific year.
Yes.
So give yourselves a pat on the back.
Yes.
You've made it this far.
Through.
We hope. Well.
Congrats.
We hope well. We've had a pretty quiet week, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Nothing too exciting.
No,
this would not have been the first weekend of September 2020 that we thought we were going to have.
Very, very true.
And we'll talk a little bit more about that. But suffice it to say, we thought we would be out of the country.
Yes.
And as it turns out, I haven't been out of the house much.
She's been out of the city of Cincinnati.
No.
Let alone the city of Mason.
Right. Let alone the state of Ohio, let alone the United States of America.
Correct.
No.
Right.
And it's kind of a bittersweet weekend.
Yeah.
And we'll talk a little bit more about that.
We sure will.
Later on in the video.
All right. Real quick.
Right.
Just a little bit of information that I wanted to share with everybody. Y'all know Teresa Kogut, right? Designer, floss tuber, fantastic. Okay.
Who doesn't know Teresa Kogut?
Hey, if you don't know who Teresa Kogut is, that's okay. We're here to help you. Okay. So she's fantastic, just as a fact of life. Just fun. So she decided to do this really amazing project back at the beginning of the quarantine shutdown.
Yeah.
Back in March, April time, whatever. Yeah. The concept of the idea is that Teresa would design these really cute patterns, and then she would put them up for sale on her Etsy, and they would be PDF downloads. You make a sale or purchase the chart, and then for every design she picked a needle workshop in which the profits would go to, and it was her way of helping the brick and mortar shops who had to close during quarantine and who obviously saw suffered
severe decrease in business.
Have suffered, are suffering, will continue to suffer as the shutdown continues. And so we were lucky enough at Keepsakes to get one of those charts. And when this whole idea and project was first launched, there was a lot of excitement about it. People were talking about it all the time. It was like really, really cool. And just like anything else, something new comes along. And so I wanted to share on our channel, in case there are people out there who hadn't seen it.
Oh, yeah.
That Teresa's amazingly cute, adorable chart that she designed for Keepsakes. So again, the chart is only available through Teresa Kogut's Etsy shop, which I will link below, of course, along with her FlossTube. She did say that she was going to show them all.
Do we know how many shops she did that for?
I do not know.
I bet it was a lot.
Yeah, I mean, there's lots of shops, but, and so...
Each chart was unique and different.
Yeah. And they were so cute. And I know that we bought a couple. And so I wanted to, first and foremost, show all of you the cute chart that she designed for Keepsakes. So we will insert a picture of that chart here. And I think it's called Tilly Sews.
I think so.
I think. And super cute. And Lenny stitched up the shop model. And so, but in order for the proceeds to go to the shops, you had to purchase it through the Etsy shop. We don't have copies of Keepsakes. It's a purchase it through Teresa Koget's Etsy only. So we wanted to share that. We wanted to say thank you, Teresa. And just kind of show it in case anybody out there had not seen it yet.
Right.
So thank you to everyone who has made purchases of that chart thus far.
It's really sweet.
It's an incredibly generous thing to do on Teresa's behalf. So thank you so much for that.
On Teresa's part. Not on Teresa's behalf.
Why is that not the right thing to say?
Because it's not on Teresa's behalf. It's on Teresa. It was a nice gesture on Teresa's part.
Okay. Sure.
All right.
Okay.
Look at her turn red. Anyway.
Then
on
Friday, we had our, okay, sorry, we were trying to figure this out. I think it was our third, because we skipped July, because it was the 4th of July weekend. So, I think we did one in May, June, skipped July, August, September. So this was our 4th. Did we do one? Why are you looking at that?
I'm thinking too. I'm trying to,
okay.
I'm not scowling. I'm trying to think too. Was there one in August?
Yep.
Oh, you said that.
Yep. So
I don't remember.
So it was either our 3rd or 4th.
It doesn't matter.
Stitch out at Keepsakes. And so it was awesome. Basically, long story short, we can't all gather inside the building. COVID. And so we gather outside the building, and we are open from 11 to 8, and people bring their lawn chairs and their beverages and their cross stitch, and they sit together in harmony, and they just like enjoy each other's company, and it's lovely. And then they make trips inside to buy some stuff, and then use the restroom and buy some stuff. And you know, it's a really great day. And so we had that this past Friday. So, thank you to everyone that came. It was a really lovely, I think maybe our biggest crowd yet.
Was it really?
I think our first,
I don't go.
I think our first one was.
I'm still nervous.
Right. Right. But the first one had a lot of people at it. But I think that
that was the novelty of it.
Right.
And then the middle 2 or 3 were sort of medium
June,
attendance.
August. Yeah, and then September's was pretty great. So, thank you to everyone that came. It was super fun. Good to see your faces, even if they were covered in masks. So good to see you. And so, in October, we have some things in the works for that. So, stay tuned to the Keepsakes Instagram page for the most up-to-date information on what will be happening the first weekend of October.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Want to do some hashtags?
Let's do some hashtags.
Okay.
You want to explain this hashtag first?
Sure, I would love to. The first hashtag, it's our first and only. I don't know why we keep saying
let's do hashtags. There's only one.
Right, just one. And it is Stitch Harmony. And Stitch Harmony is our attempt at basically matching stitchers together across the country, world, whatever, that live in the same town or city or province or what have you and don't know it. And so we ask that if you are someone who is a solo stitcher and are looking for either a stitchy best friend or a stitching group that you can join up with, that you comment on our videos, use the hashtag Stitch Harmony. That way we can find your comment easily, and we pick one every week to shout out. And then we usually will then read the comment, and then I will explain how the rest of it works after you read the comment.
All right. So, hashtag Stitch Harmony comes to us 5 days ago from a viewer named, and it's all one word, Birdie Mama.
Uh-oh. Hi, Birdie Mama.
Birdie Mama says, hashtag Stitch Harmony. I live in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Oh, boy.
Hi, Chattanooga. I have lived here almost all my life. In spite of this, I do not know anyone who likes to cross-stitch here.
What? That's crazy.
We also do not have a local needle shop here. I would like to meet someone who would like to meet up and cross-stitch.
So, hello, Birdie Mama. So, if you are someone who is out there and you live in, around, nearby, within driving distance of Chattanooga, Tennessee, then please comment on this video and say, hi, Birdie Mama, my name is, and I live in, around, nearby, within driving distance of Chattanooga, Tennessee, and I would love to meet up with you.
Right.
And then, Birdie Mama, it is up to you, my dear, to go through all of the comments and, find people who live in your area and comment back on their comments, and then you guys can discuss and reach out to one another and have a glorious friendship evolve.
There you go.
And so that is how that works.
Cool. So good luck, Birdie Mama, in finding other people in and
Yes.
around Chattanooga. And
Chattanooga Tez, wow.
wow.
Chattanooga Stitchers Unite.
That's right.
Chattanooga is a mouthful.
Anyway,
I do like saying it, though.
it does work. It really does work.
Yeah.
Report back.
Works
people.
if you work it.
Report back. That means it's time for... And it's time for Pam's Pin comment, which is my favorite comment from last week's video.
Yep.
And it has been pinned to the top of all the comments, and there were a bundle of all the comments after last week's video.
This is so funny.
And this comes to us, and a lot of you read this comment and thumbs up it, as in 23 of you.
Oh my gosh, really? Was that before or after it was pinned?
Before.
Wow.
So, you know, there's the sign right there. It needs to be pinned to the top.
Exactly.
Because this comes to a wonderful viewer with a wonderful name.
Yes.
Perky Perkins.
Perky!
Step up, girl.
Perky Perkins.
6 days ago.
Wait.
What?
Is that your legal name?
It could be.
I'm not asking you, Pam. I'm asking Perky.
Oh, okay. Well, we need to know.
Perky.
So,
I'm obsessed with this.
come to the head of the class.
Where
and let us know.
Didn't you work with somebody whose name was Perky?
Yes, she spelled it with an IE. This
really?
person spells it with a Y at the end.
Well, I like this Perky.
And it may be a takeoff on her last name. I mean, how can your first name be Perky and your last name be Perkins? I mean, what are the chances?
It's like Johnny Johnson. Or Sammy Sampson.
I can't even read this comment.
I can do it.
It's mine. It's mine.
It's mine.
She warned me ahead of time. She said, I'm just going to let you know that I'm going to be talking a lot in the next video.
My piles are way bigger than Pam's.
And I just went.
So if you don't like me, leave now. Just say. Bye.
Let's get back to Perky, shall we?
Sorry, Perky. I'm so sorry, Perky.
So, of course,
My apologies, Perky.
You might wonder why she commented the way she did, but it has to do with the giveaway, and most of you know that.
If you wanted to enter the giveaway,
you had to use the colors, either or both, orange and green.
In your comment.
To be entered in the giveaway. So here she comes. She says, I was enjoying your channel when I heard something outside. I went to the window and there was a bright orange spaceship. And she puts a little spaceship emoji in this comment.
She did.
So there was a bright orange spaceship on the porch and out jumped a little tiny green man. He looked into my living room and said, is that Pam and Steph on your computer? I replied, of course. He came in and we had a great evening. Who knew you were so famous? They love you on Jupiter. LOL. Well, Perky,
I'm obsessed
of course, you stole the show with this one.
Yes, you did.
Because that was just too cute. And that has been pinned to the top of all the wonderful comments. And thank you, everybody, for commenting. We realized that some of you commented to be entered in the giveaway. We did ask you to be a little bit imaginative, and some of you were especially imaginative. Perky Perkins as a prime example.
Perky's prime.
All right, let's talk about stitching, shall we?
We shall.
Well, good. All right, you're going to go first.
I sure am. Okay, so, I wanted to, at the very least, get the words done on my second half of Sewn in Friendship. I am doing the Plum Street side now. If you watch my best friend Kia over on QB, then you know that she's like basically done with her half. It's fine. But she has good reason because she's stitching Coming to America, whatever. It's fine. Anyway, so I am much further behind, but that is okay. I am stitching mine using all of the called for threads on 36 count Confederate Gray by Weeks Dye Works, and I met my goal and I got the words done. From my heart to your hand.
I like that font.
Thank you. Thank Paulette. Thank you, Paulette.
Yeah, it's a beautiful font.
It is. It's lovely. So, I'm very excited to work on this some more. I probably will be working on it more this week once I finish my second whip I'm about to show yous. So, it is a new month, which means it is a new ornament. And this is our second to last, I think. I think we got one more after this. And so we each had one Halloween ornament left to do on our wheel. And in order to have it for Halloween, we just defaulted and said that we would stitch them in September.
We got to get those to Jan so that we can have them
Correct.
in time to decorate our Halloween tree.
Correct, yes. So, this is my fifth and final Halloween ornament of 2020. Very exciting times. And a chart that I'm very excited to stitch. And it is a freebie from Bent Creek. If you want to look for it, just Google the name. Because I didn't find it on a link. I didn't find it online. It was just a piece of paper that Pam had in our freebie files.
From days gone by.
From long ago.
The pattern doesn't have a name?
No, the pattern has a name.
Oh.
But I don't have a link to give to them as to where they can find the chart.
Right.
So the pattern is called Owl on an Egg.
Oh, yeah. You remember all those Bent Creek creatures sitting on eggs?
Yes, and it's by Bent Creek.
Yeah.
And so there was like an eagle on an egg that they did as like a full kit. There's another freebie that they did that was robin on an egg. And so I do believe they're out there on the interwebs somewhere. Right. But just search Owl on an Egg, Bent Creek, freebie, and you'll probably be able to find it.
We have a picture.
We do have a photo. So I will insert the picture because all I have on here with me is
the chart.
And I'm not going to show you that.
So we'll insert a picture of it
here. Cool. So you can see what it's going to look like. Yeah. Yes. And so that is my last ornament of 2020. Well, Halloween one. And so I'm stitching mine on 32 count Belfast linen in Belvedere by Color and Cotton. I'm using all of the called for threads except for two, which are not in this part that I'm going to show. So I started it last night. And so I have the border mostly done. And then his little outside wings. And so the egg goes here and owl goes here. And as you saw in the picture, there is a candy corn button. I am not sold on the candy corn button. Right. Well, Pam thinks so we might have one in our button box.
I think they're kicking around somewhere.
But,
because you got a pack from Jabco with about 4 or 5.
Right.
Yeah.
So I haven't fully committed to the candy corn button yet, but all the other ones in the series have buttons on them.
Oh, I see. So if you wanted to be consistent.
Right.
Yeah.
So maybe.
Just one other note on her showing that. We get a lot of questions about the stuff that we put underneath the clamps on Q-snaps.
This stuff here.
And it's kind of spongy. I guess that's the best word.
A little rubbery.
It's shelf liner that you can get by the roll at Walmart or Target or whatever.
This stuff here.
And when your clamps start getting a little loosey-goosey and you really like it drum tight like we do, that's what it is.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, so that's that. So
Right.
yay.
And we cut it in strips and
Yeah.
pass them back and forth all the time.
Yeah, we do. Because sharing is caring.
Okay, as far as my stitching goes, I've been sort of in pumpkin land, as those of you who are on Instagram know. But I did show this last week and then had a couple of days more stitching on it before the first of the month, which was Wednesday.
Yes.
And this is the 12 cottages from Twin Peak Primitives. And I worked a great deal on the March cottage, which is kind of, that really isn't true to color because that's digital. But
did you finish the cottage?
no. But
Okay.
just for those of you who are not on Instagram or don't follow me on Instagram, this is where I stopped on the March cottage.
So pretty.
So I've got the bulk of it done. And I did confirm with the twins, or I was politely corrected, that the birds for March are not pelicans. They are storks. So, just for those of you who are doing this,
you haven't stitched the birds yet, though.
but I haven't stitched the birds yet. But I think I called them pelicans, and
You
they
did.
were like, "They're storks," and I went,
You most definitely called them
"Okay."
pelicans.
Yeah, I
But that's
remember
okay.
doing that. But anyway, so that was the March
Get your
cottage,
birds straight, you know.
and I got a little bit of that stitched after last week's video.
This is very, very true. Yes, it does.
Then on the first of the month, I went to my, pardon me.
Nope.
I went to my WIPGO card, and one of my goals on one of my squares of my WIPGO card was to stitch the Lanarta pumpkins for 10 days. And I had stitched on it for one day, which was Stitch Mania.
Oh, yeah.
And so I had 9 days to put into it. So, this is the kit. It was a kit. And I was trying to do a little homework before we sat down here, because I have been asked
Really?
where to get this, and I can't even find it.
Oh,
so
really?
I don't remember where I
Interesting.
got this at the time.
It's Marjolaine Baston.
It's Marjolaine Baston, and it's a Lanarta kit. And
Interesting.
I'll put this really close so you can see the full picture. And that shows it framed with a white mat. So, yeah. And I also noticed when I was trying to look things up that it came with 14 count Aida. No. So I subbed it with sort of a ivory even weave.
Yeah. I think it's 28 count.
And
It might be 32. Whatever.
I think today has been day 6 or 7.
Okay.
And so that is when I will stop, and it will actually give me WIPGO, which is like a bingo card. It'll give me
Bingo.
a straight line down.
So it's not available on this website?
No,
Fascinating.
I know. So anyway, this has. I'm really getting in the groove of this, and right as I'm getting in the groove of it, I'll be putting it away. But that's fine. So this is where I am with
Looks so good.
pumpkins from Lanarta, and
Wow. You've got a big old chunk.
I've got a good chunk done, don't I? Actually,
I can't wait till you get that blue
right
pumpkin.
up here is the corner.
Yeah.
And I don't know, while I had this out in this section, why I didn't complete this little
that's a good question.
wire part, but whatever.
But you didn't, so oh well.
A lot of this is color completion, and And I could have, I suppose, dumped the chart into a reader, a PDF reader, but I'm doing pretty well old school with just
with a
highlighting a working copy.
Yep,
I'm doing pretty well with that.
Absolutely.
As long as I'm concentrating, I'm not too distracted. And someone, everybody's commented on this needle minder. It is from Gina's Unique Boutique, which is one of the needle minder vendors on Etsy. I checked the other day to see if it was still available, and I did not see the white one. I saw a blue one and a pink one. And I've always had...
well, I can link it.
A thing for white. And you can get on Gina's Unique Boutique and see if she might have some white ones kicking around that she just...
Yeah, if you send her a message on Etsy or something.
You know, if you really like the white. But there was a hot pink one, like my shirt.
Wow.
And a blue one.
Okay.
So, there you go. So, and also we did have a question about... I'd love to see your back on this and see how you move around. So I'll answer the moving around part. I mean, basically, once this is in the Q-snap, I just go where I have room. There's really no rhyme or reason. I do have to say that yesterday I set a goal of getting this lovely
did you really?
Mourning Dove done.
He's beautiful.
And I was so pleased. It is like watching it come to life. Mm-hmm. So
very cool.
This gourd or pumpkin down here is going to be pretty with sort of a stripe, an orange and green stripe. And
that'll be cool.
So we'll see. I think I work on this until Wednesday, I think, to get my 9 days in. If this is day 7, which I think it is, then 8, 9 will be Tuesday. Yeah. And then Wednesday I'll put it away and probably work on my Halloween ornament for September.
Yes, that's a good play.
But anyway, and then I'm, perfectly fine with showing the backside. Kind of looks the same, doesn't it?
No, I think the front looks better.
Well, anyway, I don't park or do any of that kind of thing. I just kind of keep track of where I am, I guess. Mm-hmm. So that's pumpkins, and I've been stitching steadily on that until just a couple of minutes ago, and I'll stitch on that later this evening. So,
and those are our whips for the week, right?
That is whips for the week. There you go.
I decided we're just going to be doing one whip sound.
Yeah.
Because it's just a lot for me to remember.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
All right. Let's talk about...
promotions?
Sure.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Let's talk about what we want to share with the folks.
Okay. Hold on. Because I forgot. I didn't forget. There's no forgetting. But I just stacked it incorrectly.
Oh, okay.
So, there we go. Okay, put this back over here like this.
Okay.
And this like this, and this like this. Okay, now we're back in fashion. Okay. So, we are part of the Crazy Annie Stitchers Picture This Plus Fabric of the Month group. Mm-hmm. And our... I believe these are our August fabrics.
Okay.
Or are they the July fabrics?
I don't know.
Okay.
I probably should keep track.
Yeah, probably, but we didn't, so that's okay. We'll get better next year. It'll be our third year.
Maybe it's July, since this is only the 6th of August.
No, this is the 6th of September.
I mean, the 6th of September. So these would be the August fabrics.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Okay. So we get 2 fat quarters. We get one that is... in the neutral group, and then one that is in the color family or whatever. So, the first one is in the color, they're 32 count linen. I don't know if I said that or not, but the first color is mint. which is lovely.
Yes. Isn't that pretty? That's very true.
Yes.
It's very true.
It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Yep.
So,
and we get a fat quarter
we surely do.
every month?
Yes, ma'am. And then, so that was the color. And then the neutral is, which I'm really happy that they included a color like this, because I would consider gray and even this shade of gray to be a neutral as well. And this is called Sterling. So it's a blue-gray to me. Would you say that, Pam?
Yeah. It's really pretty.
Yeah. It's a little bit lighter than it's showing up on camera, but yeah. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Very good blue-gray.
Very muted. Yeah.
Yes. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. So, that's fantastic.
What's the deal with her PTP club right now?
I do believe she has some openings.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
I'm not 100% confident in that, but I do believe that there are some openings. So there is a Annie's Crazy Stitchers Facebook group that you can join, and she'll post any openings about the Fabric of the Month Club in that group.
Right.
Then there also is the 2020 Fabric of the Month Club Facebook group that is just for people who are already enrolled in the club. So if you happen to be somebody who gets one of those openings at this time and haven't been in the club the rest of the year and you want to be in the Facebook group, then this is the time to do that. So
Okay.
I will link all the things below for sure. So.
Okay.
And next.
All right. So we want to talk about our friends in the Netherlands.
Yes.
Twin Peak Primitives.
Yep. And first is the pattern of the week.
Right.
And how this works is that we look at their beautiful collection of charts, old and new, and we pick something we love that we think that you will love too.
And they have just been coming out with the cutest designs.
They sure have.
And they've been very, very busy. And it's lovely to see new stuff all the time.
Yes.
So,
this is one of their newest charts.
This is one of their newest ones. And we've been kind of going back and forth with their designs the last few months with Halloween and then Christmas and Halloween and then Christmas and so forth and so on. So this is a Halloween. and
as soon as I saw it, I was like, I must.
She was just like,
I must.
Yeah.
Must.
Yeah. So it's called Halloween on Air. And we're going to insert a picture here.
Do you know why I like it?
Yeah.
Because it's a hot air balloon.
It's a hot air balloon. And
so good.
It's a digital rendering that we just showed you. They just haven't had it model stitched yet. That's how busy they've been. So
what do you think will happen if I ever ride a hot air balloon and I hate it?
I don't know. I can't imagine you hating it.
I just can't imagine me.
I think we should go up together.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll plan
So if we
that.
go down, we go down together?
Absolutely.
Okay.
What goes up must come down.
Yes, it's very true.
Yes.
Okay, I mean, I'm down with that.
All right. So
I'll schedule it.
The deal with the pattern of the week
is that if you love either Halloween or hot air balloons as much as we do, and you want to stitch this chart,
and you want to stay up in the air,
yes, as opposed to coming down quickly. I mean, I do want to come down eventually.
Well, let's hope.
I mean, okay, just want to clarify that. Anyway, okay, so if you want a copy of the Pattern of the Week Halloween on Air, then you can get yours, either a PDF copy of the chart through the Twin Peak Primitives Etsy shop or the Twin Peak Primitives website, both linked below. If you would rather have a hard copy of the chart, that's fine too, totally understand. But you need to purchase that only from Threads and Twine.
Right.
Which is a lovely online needlework shop in Northern California.
Right. And it's 20% off.
Yes.
For the week.
Yes.
You don't need a code.
Nope.
You don't even need to say you heard about it on our channel because they just assume that you did.
Right. They just auto discount it.
So it's
you're all
discounted. So don't worry.
You're all good.
Oftentimes, and I don't know the technology behind it, but oftentimes Etsy sellers who sell PDFs, sometimes they need to reload it onto their Etsy shop. So If you don't see it, or it might say sold out or whatever, just send them a message and they'll just...
Yeah. Or you can send us a message and we can message them. It's fine.
It's not a big deal. It will be available to you all week long at 20% off.
But they just can't put like unlimited amounts of copies up.
I guess that's probably it. I don't know.
I thought that's what you could do, but apparently that's not the case.
There's a certain quantity you can load at a time or something. I don't know. While we're talking about our lovely friends, the twins, we wanted to sort of wish a special group of Dutch stitchers a happy weekend. And, and that's because we should be there this weekend. But for COVID-19, we would have had our wonderful trip to the Netherlands and to Italy this weekend. But of course...
we have pasta tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, anyway, we were there last year. We were supposed to be there this year, and as the numbers started climbing in early spring, we were left with no choice.
I mean, it was the right choice, but
it was the right choice. But
I don't even know if we're like technically allowed to travel over there right now. Anyway,
I know whether we're even allowed in, being Americans. Who knows? But we did hear that several of our Dutch FlossTuber friends are getting together this weekend. And so we wanted to give you the links to their FlossTubes, and they'll be in the description box below. But the lovely shop owner in Roden, Annemiek, does FlossTubes.
Yes, she does.
And she had sent a lovely message to the twins saying this would have been the weekend. And that a few Dutch stitchers, because they had made plans to be at the stitching event, kept those dates open and decided that they would still go to Roden. And so our lovely friend Debbie... And
she is creatively yours,
correct? She is creatively yours, and she is a Dutch floss tuber.
Yes, she is.
And also, and also Lydia, which is Lovely Stitches, on FlossTube. All these links will be below. Also, the wonderful sisters Yantana and Jemima, who both individually do their own floss tubes in the Netherlands. So we'd like you to give them some love, because they are just the most lovely people.
Yes, they certainly are. And look for videos from them like in the next 7 to 10 days. Where they talk about their time together. Right,
because they're going to be getting together.
In the same place that we would be.
And, but for circumstances, right?
Correct.
And also, we wanted to mention that we are planning to go next year.
Sure.
Barring anything unforeseen, right? It will be in September 2021. It will be a Stitchin in the Netherlands, and then on to
Italia.
On to Italy, which of course will be a totally new experience for us. And we've got our lovely Italian for Dummies book that we're going to start studying up
Macaroni.
on. If you would like to go with us,
we would love to have you.
We would love for you to come with.
And we have an extra ticket just for you.
That's right.
So, if you would like to be a potential winner of that third ticket to travel with this to Europe, just ask Norma. We're fun, okay? Then you can do that by purchasing a copy of the beautiful chart, the Springfield 1817 sampler.
Right.
It's absolutely beautiful.
It is on their Etsy shop.
And their website.
And we're going to start showing that pattern starting probably next week or so.
Yes.
And so you'll see how lovely it is.
And if you've already purchased the chart,
you are entered.
Then you are all good to go.
You don't need to stitch it. You don't need to show your stitching. Right. All you need to do is purchase it.
Right.
It will be available at the usual places.
Correct.
And that will enter you in the giveaway for the trip with us for Dutch Mania 2021.
Yeah.
In September
Very exciting
next year.
times.
So, we just wanted to give a brief intro to that, since here we are in September, And
I know we haven't talked about it in the last couple months, but
right.
it just wasn't,
there was really not
it
any
wasn't
need
relevant.
to.
So
But
yeah,
hopefully, it will happen next
tide
year.
turns. Trees and crow.
We were talking the other day about what our September and October was supposed to look like.
Mm-hmm.
And it was going to start.
Be wild.
Believe it or not, and none of this is happening as we had thought. But we had thought that we would be flying over to Europe.
Yes.
For Dutch Mania.
Yeah, we were going to be there for 10 days.
10 days.
Yeah.
We would come home. We would have what?
2 days.
2 sleeps?
2 sleeps, yeah.
Then we were going to go to Needlework Galleria
in
St. Charles. And then...
we were going to be there, was it Thursday, Friday? 5 days.
5 days in St. Charles.
Yeah.
Of course, that's not happening.
Right. And then we're going to come home.
Then 2 weeks later, we were going to be heading down to Tennessee.
Yep.
For our Whistle Stop private retreat. Of course, we're having to change our plans on that.
Yep.
More on that later. And then I think 2 or 3 days after we got back from Tennessee, we were going to be flying to Utah for Stitch West. And of course, that isn't happening.
Right.
The baby's here, but
we're going to have a lot of high quality time together instead. In this house.
Yeah, we're
You're
just
welcome.
hunkered. We're still hunkered down, aside from her going to work.
Right.
So, the best laid plans.
Right.
As always, the best laid plans.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. Well, let's talk about
mail call.
What has
You've
come
never started that with let's talk about.
I know.
It always goes, well, that means it's time for. You're going to throw these poor people off. They're not going to know what's happening.
I think you're the person who's most thrown off.
Yes. Without question.
Clearly.
Okay, well, let's talk about the things that came in the mail, regardless.
Let's talk about.
All right, so from Linda. You don't have any mail over there. It's all over here. From lovely... from love...
I just was trying to remember.
She's rearranging her pile.
No, I'm not. I see this piece of paper and
Lies.
I didn't remember.
Lies.
Don't lie.
Yeah, you lie like a rug.
No.
Anyway, Linda. Hi, Linda. Linda reached out to me because she needed some advice on some rehoming of some cross-stitch supplies. And she really didn't know much about the things out there for her to de-stash some stuff.
Sure.
And so I just gave her some advice, walked her through some stuff.
Yeah.
People ask us questions all the time.
Right.
And I have no problem at all answering them.
No.
I might not get back to you right away, but I am always happy to answer your questions, whatever they may be.
Right.
And so Linda asking me the question and me answering the question was really no big deal. I was happy to help.
Right.
So then at work, I got a card in the mail that was from Linda. And this was the beautiful card.
That's very pretty.
And can you see the... yeah, there you go. You can see the shimmery on it. It says thank you on it. And she wrote me a very lovely note. And you're welcome. I'm very happy to help you. And then an Olive Garden gift card. This will be used.
Yes, for sure.
So, yes, Linda, it is on my list of favorites.
Yes.
So, thank you so much. Very excited about that. Okay, and then these came in the mail on, was it Friday or Thursday? I'm not sure. And, okay. All right, so they are from Deborah.
Yes.
And Deborah has an Etsy shop. And her Etsy shop is called Joyful Stitching. So,
Joyful Stitching Store. And it'll be linked below.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just realized that. Okay.
Yeah.
So, on her Etsy shop, she makes project bags.
Right.
So she was so sweet and sent both of us one.
Yes.
So will you show yours, please?
I know. This is just adorable. And very, very, very well made. It's a vinyl front. I mean, let's just talk about cats at the beach, shall we? Check this dude right here.
I just love that Pam got a cat project bag.
Yeah, I love it. And like
It's
I said,
so cute.
vinyl front, quilted,
Yeah.
and a little ribbon zipper pull.
Yes.
And
Very, very, very well made.
nice
Structure to it.
structure to it. And thank you, Deborah.
Yes.
Very, very much. And she enclosed a
skein of
floss. I got ecru, which...
I got 310.
Yep.
Were you going to show them the card?
Oh, yeah. I got a lovely card with a lovely note.
Yes.
And so, shiny.
Shiny.
And she put all of her contact information on this nice little insert.
Yeah.
All of which will be she's on Instagram and she's on Facebook.
Yeah. So I'll link her Etsy below, but
so we're Etsy, and then you can
but
go from there.
yeah, if you guys want her information,
Screenshot that.
Yeah.
Right.
So cool.
Yeah.
And then the bag that she sent for me was had this lovely gray interior. You can see it's quilted by the lines. Love this here. Love it. And a skein of 310. And then look at those little cats and the pumpkins. Mm-hmm. So cute. Like so cute.
Yeah.
So love it. Thank you so much, Deborah.
This right here.
What?
It's gonna be backwards to you, but that little bottle right there, it says Tabby Tan.
Yeah.
I love it.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
And Deborah also sent me a lovely note as well on this very shimmery card. Love it.
Yeah.
Where'd you put your Pam? Take the card goes in the card pile. I know, it's okay. We'll get it eventually. There you go. And then put the floss right here. Makes for easy cleanup. See?
There you go.
165 videos. We have a system.
There you go.
And can you put those on your tray? Thank you so much. Okay, so that was the mail call.
Oh.
Yep. So the rest is all haul.
Okay. All right.
So why don't you talk about yours first?
Okay.
I need that paper though. Thanks. So I know what Etsy shop to link.
We found, what? Was it an Etsy shop?
Yeah, so what happened was that somebody tagged me on Instagram in a picture of fabric that I needed to purchase, which I did. I'll show it to you in a second.
Okay.
The designer of the fabric
yeah,
is Dear Stella. And so then I went down the Dear Stella quilting fabric rabbit hole on Etsy.
Right.
So
she says, Mom, Pam, look at this. And I went, oh my God, I need some of that. And this is for project bags. Well, you know, I mean, my sewing days were long ago and far away.
Yes.
Look at this.
Look at them.
Is that not the cutest thing?
It's very cute.
Oh my God, all the fish, all the boots.
Even Old Salt.
All the hooks. There you go. So.
Is that what you call him, Old Salt?
Yeah.
Okay. I almost called him Old Salty.
No, it's usually the Old Salt.
Oh,
anyway,
okay. Got it.
So I got what did I get? A half yard?
Yeah.
Half yard of this.
Yep.
And
thank you.
Had to get this too. Oh my goodness gracious.
And these are both from the Hooked on a Feeling line.
Yeah.
Of
so
fabrics.
of course, you know, I mean, we're right there.
Right.
Look at these. And yes, those are seagulls with French fries in their mouth. Hello.
And galoshes on their feet.
And galoshes on their feet.
Obsessed with them.
And they're having a little meeting here.
Where?
Right here.
Yes, right.
We're having a meeting here with French fries. No French fries.
And
yes, he does. He has French fries.
French
the
fries
guy
right
with the red hat on has French fries in his mouth, and these two want some.
Yes.
So there you go.
And we bought these two fabrics from an Etsy shop called NeedleDownFabrics. All one word, linked below. So freaking cute.
Good variety of prints.
Yes, and I have some more from more Dear Stella fabrics that I will show.
Okay.
And when I do my haul.
So then I go on.
Yes,
keep going.
and can I have that piece of paper so I can know what the Etsy shop is?
So we've talked about how we're kind of doing a local whistle stop.
This came from
Yeah.
Ohio.
Yeah. So we're doing a local whistle stop retreat at one of our whistle stop friends' house. And we'll talk about that as the date gets closer.
Yes.
And we have been kitting up projects to start, because that's our start window for our Whip It Good challenge, which is within just our little local group.
Yeah.
And one of my starts is the Monopoly board. I have hours and hours and hours of childhood that were devoted to game boards.
For sure.
And so I have done several. I haven't framed a whole lot of them.
There's 2 framed down here that we need to put up somewhere.
Right. And so I thought, well, if I'm going to start Monopoly, I better look and see if there's any Monopoly fabric for a project bag.
And then once you finish Monopoly, you can use this project bag for a game board bag.
That's my thinking.
See?
Yeah. Same brain.
Scary.
So I did find it, and I got a half a yard, and she'll link. It came from Lorain, Ohio.
Yeah,
So
the Etsy shop that she got it from is called CleveLove, like Cleve for Cleveland.
Yeah.
So CLEVE, love.
yeah. So I got my Monopoly fabric all set to go.
So cute.
Yeah. So cute, right? Maybe it's, I don't know. Does it have a direction?
I don't think so, because one way these go in the right way.
Yeah. So I guess it doesn't matter.
No.
So it's a half a yard, which
So
is
cute.
all Jan needs to make a project bag for a vinyl
It is.
front.
Are you giving that to me to give to her on Tuesday?
Yeah, I think I better.
Okay. Yes, I bet you better.
So, yeah, I picked that up. Came very quickly, of course, because right up in Lorain. So.
Right. Exactly.
All right.
Okay. So, more for me. Okay. This is when I said I'm going to be talking a lot. So if you hate me and the sound of my voice,
I could make faces. Wow.
I suggest you leave now. My pile is large. Okay. So, first, so this is the original Dear Stella fabric that sent me down the Dear Stella rabbit hole.
Yeah, so you got Dear Stella fabric from 3 different Etsy sellers.
I did.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
And so the original culprit, I got a half yard from GardeniaFabrics on Etsy, and I do believe that we've purchased fabric from her, or from there. I don't know who it is. I
Doesn't
think.
ring a bell with me.
Well, GardeniaFabrics I have on my Etsy as a favorite shop.
Oh.
So.
Okay.
Now I don't know. Let me see if there's a salvage. I mean, I know that it's Dear Stella, but no. Oh. No, I don't know what it's called. But it's just freaking hilarious. Look at these cats. Look at this one. He's so mad. So is he. Look at that. Look at it. So cute. Oh my gosh, I die. It's just the cutest.
Yeah, it's a ride.
So many upset animals.
Yeah, right.
And I love it.
Right.
Because I don't know why I do, but I do.
Yeah.
So, I tend to realize, like, when I'm kidding things up or whatever.
So it looks like you got a yard of that.
No, I only got a half yard.
Why does mine look so much
Yours is the same.
less?
Yours is the same.
Is it?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. So, very cool. Plus, I looked at the invoice for yours, and I know that you got a half yard. So, that was the original. So, then I found all those nautical ones and whatever. So, then this is also a Dear Stella fabric. This is the 3rd Etsy shop that we got fabrics from that were Dear Stella. And this is called Let's Stitch Together VB. So, Let's Stitch Together. And this is their really cool business card. And, yeah, and I'm writing it down so I know. Stitch Together. And it is a Etsy shop. And so this card has, like, washing instructions if you're making face masks or whatever, which I think is really cool. So this was the last one in the Dear Stella line that spoke to me. It's nautical, but I called it. So is there a right way? Look at this cat. Look at this cat. And like the muscle, the merman with his lifts and weights.
Yeah.
And sink or swim. And the heart says your name here. It's like a little tattoo situation. This parrot that says...
Is it a parrot? Yeah, parrot. That's right.
That says Fifi. What does this say? Oh yeah, under the cat says True Love. Love it.
And he's got an eye patch on that
Of
cat.
course he does, because he's a pirate cat. So cool. So, I got a half yard of that one too, just because it's unique, and I am obsessed with it. And it's not often that I am allotted a nautical fabric.
No.
To be fair. Alright, so those are our quilting fabrics for the day.
Yeah, really.
And then we got, I got my shipment of Be Stitch Me fabrics from a Friday Night Fight Night from...
A couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, at least.
Yeah.
She didn't have one this week, and she didn't, have one last week. Just catching up on stuff. So, I don't have names for any of these, I don't think, nope. But they are all 40 count linens, and this is the first one.
Ooh.
And they're all fat quarters, yeah. So.
That's pretty.
Love it. Love it. I mean, I see a good Easter piece on this. Mm-hmm. Very pretty. And this one. Love it.
Good gray.
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome. And, like, white will show up really well on here. You know what I was thinking I was going to put on here?
What?
That Prairie Moon Christmas skeletons.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't that look really good on that?
Yep, for sure.
And then this one, which is a really...
Ooh.
It's showing up lighter than it is in real life.
Yeah, it's darker.
It's more chocolatey.
Mm-hmm.
But it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. So I have
her
been...
fabrics all come serged. Which
They
is
sure do.
really nice.
They sure do. So it's very nice. I will link the Facebook group below. She is having a Friday Night next Friday. So
yeah,
let's go. I'm very excited.
Yeah.
We also got our color and cotton fabric of the month.
Yeah, fabric
for August.
Fabric coming out the
wazoo,
as they say.
All right, you want to show yours?
Yeah, I get 32 count Lugana, and I'm telling you what, color and cotton, honest to gosh. Stephanie unwraps it and takes it out of the plastic and hands it to me, and I don't want to let go of it. That's how wonderful it feels. I'm serious.
It doesn't.
So this is special edition. There's no name to it. It's the August 2020 Fabric Club, 32 count Lugana. Isn't that pretty?
It's just perfect.
It really does not have, if you see a green tinge, it does not have that. That's the camera and the lighting.
Right.
But it is just, again, all serged. Mm-hmm. It is just yummy, yummy, yummy to the touch.
Yes. And I get the same. We're in the neutral club for color and cotton, and I get the same, but in 40 count linen. And I mean...
Yeah.
So hold yours up next to mine so they can see the difference.
Yeah, there's a well, you wouldn't see it, but
not a whole lot.
But hers has got hers has got a more golden glow to it, I feel.
Yes, I would agree with that statement.
And of course hers is linen and mine is even weave.
Correct.
So, yeah.
This is true.
So
awesome.
Just lovely from Angela.
Yes. And then someone lovely who I don't remember now, and I'm very sorry that I don't remember, sent me a link to a stash unload item, and because we don't really get on there very much anymore, but and Stacy, who's the person who I bought it from, and she was selling a fat half of 40 count. Picture this plus earthen.
40 count earthen?
Yep.
Wow.
So, I mean...
Yeah. Again, not the green tinge you may be seeing. Much more reddish tone.
It's beautiful.
It's gorgeous. 40 count. Get a lot of projects out of that.
Yeah.
Or one big, beautiful project.
One big, beautiful project. Yep. So, thank you, Stacy. Thank you to the person, and I'm very sorry I can't remember who sent me the link, but I was surprised that by the time I got there, it was still there.
Yeah.
So, that was a steal of a deal, as they say.
Yeah.
Okay, and then these are the charts that I bought. I got some, oh, that's yours technically. So the new releases from Heart and Hand were hand delivered to Keepsakes on Tuesday.
Yes.
So that was lovely. Got to see Cecilia, which is always such a treat. And my absolute favorite from her new releases, which was an exclusive, I do believe, to Silver Needle last year or a year and a half ago. And I've had my eye on it since then. This is Robin Sampler. And, I mean, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Some
of your fabrics that you showed were
right,
perfect for it. And you get the pieces of felt, too.
Yes, and so you get the little piece of felt because this flower detail in the center is...
Felt.
Wool, or whatever.
Yeah.
Yep. The wool circles, yeah. Super excited.
That's
so
beautiful.
that is...
What's it called?
Robin Sampler.
Beautiful.
Yep.
And as soon as I saw this, and Cecilia and I went back and forth because I said, there's two things I like about this. I love the hat, and I love the wind.
Oh.
And this is her. She always does a Wee Santa every year.
Yeah.
So this is the 2020 Wee Santa. And as I'm looking at it, I just love it even more. And this is what it looks like. But can you see what I mean? First of all, those stretch pants. Remember stretch pants?
Yeah, they're just yoga pants now.
Yeah, we called them stretch pants. Some of them had stirrups for your feet. You remember that? Anyway.
Yes, I do. I had stirrups every once in a while.
Look at that hat going wild because of the wind coming at it. And
I like the snowman in his pocket.
When she was posting this on Instagram, she was talking about all the candy canes because this year we all need candy, correct?
Very true.
So I just love it. Can't wait to stitch it.
Yep, very cute. And then Blackbird Designs had some not new, they are re-releases of older charts. And so, of course, I had to pick them up. So the first one is called Flea Market Souvenir. And it's not a weird picture. There's 3 different pieces of linen. Here, here, and here. And then you stitch them all together.
I love it.
So cool.
Yeah.
So this is called Flea Market Souvenir by Blackbird Designs. Love that house.
Very clever.
And then also a re-release from Blackbird. This is called Sweet Summer Come Again. And I love strawberries, so love that. And it also comes with this sweet needle roll, but I love that pincushion so much. And then there's a good picture of them together on the back. It's so pretty. Love it. And then I was helping a friend with a prairie schooler mission, and we were looking up some stuff, and I found this prairie schooler that was still available from Hoffman in cardstock, and I love it. I didn't have it, and so I bought it, and here it is. And this is number 110, Santa and Friends. And if you look right here, you'll notice why I bought it. Look at that Santa with the foxes. There we go. Look at those foxes. He's got his bunny friends. It's like me. And it should be Stephanie and Friends. I'll just put a red coat on and a fake beard and call it a day. And the geese friends and it's so cute. So cute.
It's a cute one.
So I got to pick that up. And then I might not have all the self-control, but I do have some. You have to give me some credit.
Right.
So I am some of you might be partaking in. If you are, please comment below. Let me know if you are partaking in the amazing event that is Friend Stitch. It is one word, Friend Stitch. And it it happens next Saturday.
Right.
And
the first one.
There's
the original
there's a second one that is going to be in October, but the first one I signed up for, and I am going to be partaking in. There's what I want to say.
Oh yeah.
And so there are lots of exclusive charts and things like that that are just for the people that are doing Friend Stitch. And it is Friend Stitch a Christmas gathering. So the theme is Christmas, which is like, hi, right up my alley. Okay. And the brains behind Friend Stitch and designers behind Friend Stitch are Heart and Hand and Bent Creek, which I love, we love. I mean, take all my money. So exclusive? Yes. Where do I sign? And so, you know, I went back and forth. I did go back and forth a little bit about whether or not to show it on FlossTube or not, because you can't get it.
Yeah. The deadline for the second session was
2 days ago.
2 days ago.
But it's stitching and it's our channel, and I'm excited about it, right. And I want to share that. So, we have been strongly instructed that we are not to open the box until next Saturday, so we all can open them together.
Right.
But I just wanted to show
they came up with their own logo,
Friend Stitch, no peeking, like so cute. Like the details and Cecilia is this should come as no surprise to anyone that knows Cecilia, or knows Heart and Hand at all. But I mean, and Bent Creek, but just I am so excited to open this box.
Yeah. Right.
And today we had our
it's a Zoom event.
Yes. So
and for the first session, you found out from Cecilia when she stopped in at the shop how many people are participating Saturday?
Well, the number of people who have signed up.
Oh.
So you could sign up and not do the Zoom.
Oh.
Because either you can't or you want the exclusive charts.
Okay.
But the gathering of the people is on Zoom.
Right.
And so it's upwards of 200 people.
Isn't that amazing?
So that's so amazing. Yeah. I'm so excited. We had a practice thing today, just troubleshoot and make sure that you can log on and all that. And I went on, I mean, I've Zoomed plenty in the past, but not on a computer or tablet, and so I wanted to make sure I had all that all set up. I don't want to be a problem child come next Saturday. So it was really fun. Got it all together. So awesome. And so I'm very excited. So let me know if you are going to be doing Friend Stitch.
For sure.
And I'll say hi. Okay. And then my last little piece of haul is an order that I placed with Color and Cotton probably back in July, maybe earlier than that. Which is fine. I ordered it then knowing I couldn't start anything until October. And so I was, whatever. And so the first piece of fabric, which I added to my cart just simply because what I added to my cart, I couldn't travel alone, was a color that I've wanted to try, and it is called Copper Kettle.
Ooh.
I mean, I can see Christmas stuff on here.
Yeah. On camera, it's a lot brighter.
Yeah, it's a lot louder than it is in real life, but, I mean, it's Copper Kettle.
Yeah.
So, and this is a fat quarter of 40 count linen, but what I bought from Colored Cotton, and I was, as it was getting towards September, I was a little bit nervous that I was not going to have this in time, to be completely honest.
Right.
But don't worry, it came.
Yeah, we're good.
So, one of my starts for October, and we decided that we're going to be calling that thing that we're doing, Startober.
Right.
So, I feel like I might have seen something online that was like Stitchtober. I have no idea who's doing that. But Stitchtober is not Startober.
Yeah.
We're doing Startober.
Right.
So, it's just our little window. It's our little 5 days.
Yeah, because after those 5 days, we can't start anything until 2021.
Correct.
So
this is the time.
Yeah.
Seize the moment.
Correct.
Carpe diem. Okay?
Right, all that.
And I am starting 24 new projects.
24. She's starting in 5 days. She's starting 24.
I'm so excited. It's going to be glorious. So you guys are all going to freaking pee your pants when I show you them all. Anyway. So I've kind of talked about some of them here and there as stuff has come in, whatever. But one of those that I'm very excited to stitch is Year at Hawk Run Hollow. This is my project card. Don't mind this. Fabric. So the called for fabric is 40 count vintage sand dune from Lakeside Linens. I have 40 count vintage sand dune from Lakeside Linens that is an inch too small.
An inch.
Literally an inch. And that's if I had an inch border around, like it, and that would just drive me insane. So this is a big project, so I want to enjoy it.
Yeah, not be nervous about being so close to the edge.
Right, correct. And, you know, it's huge because I needed a piece of fabric that was 20 by 25. And so the pieces that I had were like fat quarters, so it wasn't going to work. So then I set upon finding the perfect fabric. And I tried I've tried a ton of different fabrics.
5 or 6 at least.
And nothing was going to work. And so I was like, you know what? I think I know what would work. And boy, was I right. Okay. So the color that I'm going to be stitching it on is 40 count Sampler Gold from Color and Cotton.
Ooh, isn't that pretty? Yeah. It's just about perfect.
I mean.
Yeah.
And this is one of my absolute favorite colors from Angela.
Yeah.
Like, it's just so beautiful. Yeah. I got a fat half of this, so I have plenty. Mm-hmm. And I'll do this again when we do our our Starttober plans video.
Yeah. Huh. Woo!
I mean, stop. I almost cried.
These are all the silks.
These are all the called for needlepoint silks.
Needlepoint silks. MPI silks.
Yes.
Wow.
Y'all, I'm pumped. I'm so excited.
It's just gonna, it's gonna just shine off the wall.
I'm so excited. I could cry. I'm not excited about it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you are not as excited about your cross stitch as I am about this project, if your cross stitch doesn't make you cry, reevaluate your life. I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. Do not come at me. But yeah. So I mean, that's all I bought. Just a few things. We had 5 packages on Monday. And I was like, look, we're going to have a huge, okay, Pam wanted me to turn the light on.
Yeah, it was just getting a little dark.
Yeah.
So,
anyway.
Want you to fall asleep or anything.
Right. So, yeah, so we decided today that we, are going to make a separate Startober plans video.
Right.
Much like we did when we did our first Stitch Mania.
Yeah.
Was we had a separate video. So that will go up the Saturday before Whistle Stop, which is the first Saturday of October.
Right. It'll be a separate, outside our regular video.
Oh, yeah, FlossTube Special Edition.
Right.
Cool.
We've got a shout out this week.
We surely do.
That we're pretty happy about.
We do.
Generally, periodically, we get on YouTube, get on FlossTube, and we just search for FlossTube and the number 1. Just to see who's out there that we haven't caught. And boy, did we have a revelation.
We did. We found the rock that we've been living under.
We want you to go give this gal some love.
Yes.
Her name is Liz,
yes.
and you may have found her before us.
Probably, because she's got 9-10 videos already.
She's got 9 or 10. She records on Sunday like us.
Yeah.
And it's Elizabeth Ann Can Stitch. So we'll link her below.
She's into like the same stuff that we are.
Absolutely. Absolutely. A lot of patriotic. Thank you. She's doing Land That I Love with Teresa Kogut, which is going to be one of my Startober starts.
Yes.
And
a lot of 36 and 40 count.
Yeah.
Which is my jam.
And she's
very talented.
She's very, very talented. And so go give Liv some love. Did I just say that right? Yes. I was afraid I would.
You just said go give Liv some love.
Liz. I knew that came.
Words are hard. It's okay. Fine.
Go give Liz some love, please. Thank you.
We love you, Liz.
All right. Well.
Okay. Now it is the giveaway portion of the program.
Right.
So if you remember from the amazing Etsy shop, Little Boat 88.
Yes.
We have 2 project bags to give away. One is the beautiful orange fall bag. One is the beautiful green fall bag.
Right.
So what I did, which is what we do every week on this channel when we have a giveaway, is we use the YouTube random comment picker to pick winners for the stuff.
So we've got 2 winners.
We do.
We've got 2
because I have 2 bags.
2 polls. So
yes,
we're going to insert that video.
Hello, friends. Welcome to the giveaway portion of the program. Today we are giving away not 1, but 2 beautiful project bags from Little Boat 88 on Etsy. They're both fall bags, one with the green inside and the lovely pumpkins, and then one with the orange on the inside with your fall. More pumpkins, flowers, leaves, all the good fall things. So, we asked you to please use the word orange or green in your comment to be entered. So, we are using the YouTube random comment picker. That is the URL for this particular FlossTube. And we've included replies to comments and the word orange. So, let's pick the orange winner. Oh, 337 unique commenters. Okay. Let's pick a winner, shall we? Let's go. Lisa Head Sullivan. Let the greens of summer bring forth the orange of fall. Might make a poem someday. LOL. Well, I love the start of this poem. It's fantastic. Congratulations, Lisa. You have won the orange project bag. All right. And now we're going to pick the winner for the green project bag. All right. Let's see how many people would like that bag. 331. Wow, we had 332 for orange and 331 for the green. That's pretty cool. All right, let's pick a winner. Diana Short. All the best Halloween patterns need a green witch. Orange is the color of fall. Yes, all the best Halloween patterns do need a green witch, Diana. You are correct. Congratulations to our winners. If you would be so kind as to please send an email to Pam's email in the description box below, we will get your project bags mailed out to you. Congratulations to our winners, and thank you all so much for commenting on our videos. We love reading them all. And now back to regularly scheduled programming. Bye.
Yay. So we got 2 wonderful winners.
Yes, Elisa won the orange bag, right, and Diana won the green bag. And so, like I said in that video, if you would be so kind as to send an email to Pam's email address, and with your shipping address, and then we will ship your project bag out to you. As it probably will go out Wednesday of next week, so I can make sure that I get the proper mailers for the bags so they do not bend in the mail.
We'll mail them completely flat so the plastic doesn't get a crease in it.
Correct. So no worry, we got you.
So congratulations to our winners. Thank you to everybody who entered. As you saw from the video, there were a lot of people who were excited about, and they come with needle minders too.
They surely do.
We want to make sure that we wrap those in bubble wrap so that they don't get...
Are you going to do the packaging this week, Pam?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe that was you volunteering to do the packaging.
No.
You did. Nope, I'm good, thanks.
Boy, am I in hot water or what?
You can have the bubble wrap.
Apparently.
Yes.
Well, if it's in a box, well,
it'll be
really careful with the magnets.
Right. It'll be in a bubble mailer.
Okay.
So it'll have stuff in between.
All right. Don't worry. Don't worry. You'll get them.
Yes.
All right. So we're looking forward to another wonderful week of stitching.
Yes.
And that includes, of course, Stephanie participating in Friend Stitch.
I'm very excited.
And she's very, very excited. They did have their practice. Everybody get familiar with Zoom session today.
Yep.
And that went well. And I don't really have anything
I just
going on.
really want to open the box.
I know, it's hard.
It's very hard.
But
it's
that's
okay.
coming up, and that'll be super, super fun.
And I'm off on Monday. Happy Labor Day to those of you
Absolutely.
in the States.
In the States, it's Labor Day weekend.
It is.
The traditional end of summer.
Yeah.
So if you're grilling outside, have a blast.
Yes.
I'm hoping to get some fall cleanup done in our yard. We've talked about our wooded lot, and so every once in a while it just gets ahead of me. And so we're hopefully going to get that done in the next week.
Yeah.
And
we'll probably change the wall out this week as well.
Yeah, we'll have
so we will do the summer toward wall in next week's video.
There you go, something to look forward to.
Yay!
So
because there's new things added this year. So
yeah.
Oh, can I put up Little Red Riding Hood on our September wall?
Why not?
I mean, it's got the woods and leaves and stuff in it.
Why not?
We haven't hung it up yet. So.
Yeah, and the big bed wolf. So, anyway, so as you're sliding into fall,
yes,
enjoy your stitching, enjoy the transition of seasons, and we'll see you in a week or so.
Okay.
In the meantime, I'm Pam.
And I'm Stephanie.
And this is
Just Keep Stitching. Bye!